back to us, which hopefully will happen before the next board meeting.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Okay, Mr. Edgar.
Good morning, Chair Nichols and board members. Sean Edgar. I'm the director of Cleanfleets.net, and in my 12 years appearing in front of the board, it's the first time I've seen Tom Coquette actually blush. So well wishes to you, Tom. Thanks for working through many of the issues. I've been fortunate primarily on behalf of fleet associations over the last 12 years to work on implementing the diesel risk reduction plan. We've had a lot of issues that Tom and I have worked through, and Eric and the rest of the staff, and I'm sure Dr. Ayala will carry on a fine tradition. Looking forward to working with him. I just have two brief items to share with you. First, both relate to public outreach. So I'm pleased to report that under contract ARB, Cleanfleets.net has been out doing training on truck and bus rule primarily in rural counties throughout California. So to date, we've been fortunate to educate about 3,000 fleet owners in about 50 counties throughout California, and we're proceeding also in 5 western states as part of the board's effort to make sure that fleets that are impacted by the truck and bus rule know that. So I wanted to report some success there. And we've been particularly successful in getting to small fleets, conducting some bilingual training, and also conducting trainings in the border zone. So we've had several bilingual sessions in the border zone, including we have one next week on December 11th. And actually we may ask Dr. Ayala to come down and help with his bilingual skills there. So we might find another opportunity for as many talents to come help us on outreach. So we've made a lot of progress on outreach. There's one item I just was a little time sensitive I wanted to bring to your attention relating to the TRU, or Transportation Refrigeration Unit. Staff recently released a guidance document on about November 15th that has some deadlines here at the end of the month. And we had several stakeholders that attended our training say, we're more than happy to deal with this issue, and I won't bore you with all the minutia except to say this relates to electric standby. And so what that means is folks that have invested in infrastructure to be able to plug in units when they're at a central facility are being asked to do more, and those folks that have communicated with us as part of our training have said they're happy to do more. The only challenge is over the next 30 days they're being asked to make some very big strides relative to electronics being installed on those vehicles. So they're willing to do it. It just seems that the timing wasn't favorable relative to the board amendments of 2011 being noticed and stakeholders being informed. So that was just one item that we'd ask your staff to just, we've communicated with SSD, Stationary Source Division, on the issue, and we'd just like a little bit of perhaps direction to do some revisions and some additional items that staff is amenable to. As an example, purchase orders by the end of the month would satisfy a requirement, and also staff was offering to do a 4-month lead time similar to the truck rule where an operator would have 4 months lead time. Unfortunately, with the timing of the advisory coming out in the November 15th timeframe, it doesn't allow that 4 months. So some direction or understanding with staff that we'd like to work with just to make sure that the affected fleets who just got notice would be able to have some adequate time. And that's my singular request for today, but staying within the tradition of my 3 minutes, which are just about up. I just wanted to say thank you so much to Mr. Coquette and Dr. Loveridge. You inspire me. I also feel very young and old at the same time because I've been in front of the board for 12 years. And when you started at UC Riverside, it was just about the time I was born. So thank you for your contributions over many, many decades.
Thank you. Thank you. And one of the things about being a teacher is that your work product is out there in front of you oftentimes for